Let's see if are we switching. Okay, is that coming over? Yeah.
Start the stream.
All right, bros, we are live. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of the Brozcast. I'm your
okay.
host, CTB, joined by the right hand man, the best left of life, Imperial 2K28 game. How are we doing today?
All right, we're doing good. Hopefully Bros is not too laggy. There is definitely some Wi-Fi connection issues somewhere along the line. So if he's very choppy, definitely let us know, and we can probably switch him over to his phone or something just to get us by. So
It's just got a shitty fucking computer.
yeah,
You can't afford the
that's
power.
that's part of it. That's part of it. But we're here. We're back. It's the new year, and
Brozcast for 2022.
yeah, and it's the new year, new scuff. Basically, that's the way things go.
Yeah.
So I can tell. Are you listening to it on your phone, bros?
I was getting up because someone chat popped in. I just turned the door. I turned the volume off.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So,
That's how I read them.
oh yeah, you read on your phone. That's cool. Yeah. So, bros, I want to kind of start this one off with just a bit of a generic question. I think we've done this probably in other Brozcasts. How did you feel about 2021 in general, as an entire year?
I think for me, year of transition.
Year of transition?
Since I went from to a new to a new store to my old store, so I had to get used to how they ran, how they did things, which took a bit of adjusting. But I tried to do. I know everything there now. If I went back to my old store, I'd be a better fit over there because I do a lot more here. And if I was to go back, I'd be better. I'd
Hmm.
be more of a bigger help over there.
Yeah.
Why go back to my old store? Never say never. Never.
Hmm.
It's been a big trip. Never say never. So I'll go back there.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
Got friends that still work now.
yeah. So you touched on work a little bit. So like, was there anything else in 2021 that you felt like defined what you're doing now, or kind of just
Uh, to be honest, or 2021 now, I've started studying, which I'm still a bit weird, but I'm still actually studying for a course.
hmm.
I'm doing it right now. So I study because I have a 3 week break from studying. Now it's back. It's gonna be tomorrow.
Yeah. Hmm. So so I guess games in 2021. What games did you really get into in 2021?
It's 22. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Can I say that? It does count. It does count.
Yeah, Brilliant Diamond
Pro
counts.
Pro the Cold Steel for the Judgment series. Now I've started playing Lost Judgment. Well, I know
Okay.
Vlog is here going, you play Lost Judgment? Wow.
Yeah.
Lost Judgment is very more interesting as now. The Judgment's got a lot more interest. It's got more of an interesting storyline compared to the original Judgment.
Hmm.
And I also Trail of the Cold Steel 4. That's gonna be interesting as well.
Hmm.
It's exciting. I'm really excited to get my hands on Legends Arceus.
Yeah.
Excited to get my hands on.
Yeah. That was really
Although
interesting for them to show Legends Arceus around that time, and everyone's like, "Oh, we're getting another Pokemon game. We're getting a big one."
and I'm also excited to get 2K19 my PC so I can mod that. And do what I
Yeah.
need to do like on community creators when 2K22 comes out.
Hmm.
So I'm excited to get AEW games. It is FIFA 23, just the usual stuff. Never good
Hmm.
game. I'm tempted to get. I got Taylor right. I'm tempted to really get my head. That's it. That's sitting in my game section.
Yeah. Interesting.
Really interested in playing more stories to play on Switch. They're going to Mega. I'm playing that too.
Yeah.
I'm feeling getting hands into the game. It's casual, like it's like a deck hours, just going.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I only get like one deck to go at it. Casual. I'd have 2 days, like one working on now. I only work 4 days a week. Days.
Oh yeah.
Myself.
I reckon bros like probably for the connection with the Brozcast, you might have to switch to your phone probably. Just
I think it'll be
cuz
a lot of
like
people
it's
when
yeah, cuz like I'm finding at the moment like your audio is fine-ish, but it's definitely kind of cutting in and out, so it's making it a bit harder to kind of get the flow of your sentence.
my MS is 48.
Yeah, but like just like in terms of like your connection at the moment, I think you're gonna have to switch to your phone.
Even though it's happening to keep it off Switch, man.
Okay.
Still, like, I'm very, very excited to start playing the games I've gotten now. I'm very happy. Getting to get hands on, getting involved in the story, part of the characters. So that's what I like in a good game. Character, how I make a connection with the character.
Yeah.
Then if it's in these games, and the more times you make a custom character I've made, like I'm very interested to get into the game. It was exciting.
Yeah.
Generally excited, I'll be honest with you. I'm excited to see what Lost Judgment goes in the game. Interesting stuff already so far. I'm like, okay, I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
It could be lagging. My phone open next to my computer. It could be lagging because of that.
Oh, shouldn't really be unless your phone's taking up data. But
yeah, my Wi-Fi's on my phone.
Yeah, so
still, I'm pumped. We away on holiday in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
I am very pumped for it.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be funny.
What?
Yeah, I think the grand final will be for Melbourne with the NRL. We're up there. Grand final tickets.
Yeah, like it's gonna be something because
probably around that time we'll be about time.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like it's because if you guys on the who are watching the broadcast didn't know, me and ZackTheBroz. Hey, we got a cameo from Sawyer in the background. But
they're just all leaving because John's a bit friend.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So we so if you guys in the broadcast didn't know, we are planning to go to Melbourne for PAX if it's gonna happen.
Me, you, and Maddie, Matt, Sawyer, a good chunk of our friends.
Yeah, we all want to go to PAX down in Melbourne. I've never been to Melbourne, so it would be a first-time experience.
The person who's been there is Maddie. I don't want to finish that shop in life.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to check out Melbourne. I know. I've talked about many times about traveling overseas, outside the country.
Give me a second, Matt. May I want to look at something?
All right, I'll continue talking. I'll continue talking in the broadcast.
It's all good now, and it's definitely on the couch.
Oh, okay, but yeah, so most of you guys know I've wanted to travel overseas for a while, and at the moment, my hope was to in February actually go to Japan.
Finally,
but that's not happening, obviously, and I was hoping that by the time this year we would be open to Japan, but thanks to Omicron coming in,
fuck you, Omicron. Hashtag fuck you, Omicron.
Yeah, hashtag fuck Omicron. But thanks to the Omicron variant coming in, it's delayed that plan from Japan and Australia opening the borders to each other.
At least for another year.
Yeah, because I do know that we are accepting Japanese tourists, I think, but we're not. But they're
Well,
not
that gives
accepting us
me
yet.
it gives me something at least trying to catch up for Japan. It gives me
Yeah,
something trying to catch up.
yeah, it gives Bros some time to be able to catch up to save to go to Japan with me, hopefully.
How
So,
much did you say I need to get to Japan? How much did you say?
oh, okay. Just to get to Japan, you're
Because you
probably
know how much I have. Because you know
and
how much is in my save. You know how
yeah,
much we have.
yeah. So essentially, from what I've gathered, um, a one-way ticket to Japan is at the lowest price, probably around $600, depending on what airline you go to. But if you want to go both ways, most flights cost like double that or triple that at least. So if you're going to get both ways, so you're probably looking around a good $1,500 to return flight as well. And most of the time,
Then yes,
I find that the flight times are not really ideal. At least if you want to try it, because if you're unless you're a person that sleeps on the plane, then you'll have a good time flying there and have no issue.
we won't sleep on the plane. I can't sleep
But
on the plane.
I wouldn't sleep on the plane for a start.
Dude, legit. I'd legit to bring the Switch, my yes.
Yeah,
Have my phone for the Game Boy hat. Sit there playing that.
yeah. So I would probably be trying to sleep before the flight and go and then sleep after the flight probably for a few hours. But that would be the only ideal way I could do it. But
Again, to practice for maybe.
yeah, so I don't think a Japan trip will be
Okay,
happening at least in the early part of this year. Maybe in the
if you
later
look at
part of this
Melbourne,
year.
if you look at Melbourne,
Yeah,
Melbourne's like an
Melbourne.
hour flight.
Yeah, Melbourne's a possible trip because at least the state borders are open and things are still
Well, I think
somewhat.
I'm just waiting for the confirmed date. I'm waiting for the confirmed date pack.
Yeah,
As
if
soon as I get
PAX
them,
if
as soon as I'm getting my paperwork, I'm getting my leave.
yeah, if PAX is definitely happening, then yeah, we'll definitely try and find a way down there. If it's not happening, then it's unfortunate.
We'll probably go to. No, we probably get to the point plan. Just a big
Like,
event.
yeah, because with the current Omicron situation stuff, I know some events are getting cancelled, some are just kind of
Packs only.
like
Mobile
some.
packs only.
No, I don't even think that most big events I find are starting to get cancelled because of the safety risk of people contracting Omicron. But
Yeah, I think packs. The pack. They got like all the way. The packs got like 10 months to packs arrive. They got time to say wait. They September. You
yeah, we've got
cancel.
time. We've got time to figure out what will happen. So probably around say July or something like that is when we'll start looking at actually getting to Melbourne and getting to PAX because hopefully that gives us enough time.
I was thinking either June, July, or August. We could book the hotel because July's gonna be a busy month for me. It's gonna be. Do you know why?
Yeah,
I got a lot of birthdays in July.
yeah. So probably around June or sometime between June and August, like we'll have time to be able to figure out what the situation is and whether we can get there because that gives us a few months to be able to book it and see what the situation is because we don't want to book it and suddenly it gets cancelled and then we have no reason to go to Melbourne. So
Yeah.
so yeah. Um I guess since I haven't really talked about my 2021, like I guess for me 2021 just felt like a continuation of 2020 really. Like 2020 was when I sort of started trying to I guess just figure out stuff. And 2021 kind of felt like a continuation of that sort of finding myself journey. But
I
the good
think
thing,
streaming wise was the best year.
yeah,
Was good
streaming
to
wise,
you.
2021 was great because I got to grow as a streamer and really
And then
push.
you get 200 followers. You're not far off 200 followers.
Yeah, I'm not too far from 200 followers. I've got currently 179 as of this.
I thought you had 181.
No. I haven't got 181. We're not there yet. but but we're not far
Like,
off from 200.
in the back end of last year, you had
Yeah, the back end of last year I had a little bit of growth. And especially during the time when I hit 100 followers, we had a bit of a growth spurt. And
yeah, dude, that's because of the forest. You got that big gap to 100.
yeah, we did the forest stream, and we were really close to 100 followers at the time. And then suddenly I had a bunch of my high school peers from the time. They all started coming in, and they all started following, and it was great. But
I'm looking forward to when we start doing. Should we return to the forest?
I don't think we'll return to the forest for a while though. Like we gotta work on that. But
Pull it off. We're going to pull it off.
maybe one day we'll pull it off. But the good thing I found last year is that I got really connected with the VTubing community, and I've had a lot of friendships develop in the VTubing community. So I kind of know the ins and outs a bit of it now, and it's pretty interesting. So I do want to pursue the goal of becoming a VTuber still, but I'm not as rushed to try and do it because I want to get it right.
Yeah. That'll never be
All right, bros. Yeah, I want to I want to kind of try and push in that. So hopefully, hopefully we'll be able to get there and get my VTubing self started in this year, in 2022, and hopefully that will pull off, and hopefully I made the right choice on that. But I'll still continue being my IRL self. I'm not going to change that too much. I'm still going to have cases where I'll be IRL, but my Twitch self will probably be more focused on my VTubing when that switch happens. So I think I'm just gonna keep Bros mute just so you guys don't hear everything he's talking about in the background. But yeah, so I do think that eventually, in sometime this year, I will pull off the transition to being a VTuber, and hopefully I can go overseas at least once this year. I'm not planning to go overseas multiple times this year, really, but I do want to at least go somewhere this year overseas. Whether it's Japan or whether I end up at TwitchCon in the Netherlands, if that is possible. And
Sorry, Matt. Sorry.
all good, bros.
I was dealing with. I think I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What are you looking? What are your plans for 2022? Like, what games are you looking to get into? Like, what are you looking forward to do work-wise? I know you are having a couple of issues with the side. So I want to do a couple of things. I'm not going to say on screen, but I know you have.
Yeah.
Should I know?
I would say when it comes to this year, I do want to make streaming a more persistent thing. So I want to do it more regularly. I want to pursue it more as not just a hobby, but
as a job.
But as a potential job. But I still want to keep hobby as the number one priority of it, though.
And you know how you want your stream. I've been on a stream really like in a mom. I've been on your stream.
Yeah. And one thing one thing is like I think I look at collabs at the moment like as something that is more of a experience, and I don't look at a collab as a contract or anything like that, because I know some streamers. Yeah.
Do you want to do a Minecraft stream?
I think at some point soon we'll definitely be doing another Minecraft stream. But when it comes to collabs, like some people some people kind of get this perception that it's like a business relationship or a contract. It's not. Like a collab should be something that is
between
where
two friends.
between two friends, or you're developing that
It's like
friendship while you're playing.
this and a business. This is a 14-year friendship.
Yeah,
Not 50.
our broadcasts are not a business sort of thing. It's a personal thing, and we've
She's
always
still doing this contract. Yeah, she's just worried. She
we've
doesn't put us at risk. Yeah.
we've always looked at our collabs and our projects together as a personal thing, and like yeah, we do think about the business aspect of it, but we think of it as a personal thing between friends. And I like to think of my collabs as the same thing, a personal thing between friends. And that's why I sort of, when it came to my streams, sort of halfway through 2021, I sort of came to the realization I was like, look, like having friends in the call all the time when I'm streaming, as much as that's great and fun, I want to keep things more personal between me and chat. And
And also the person you're streaming.
and the person I'm streaming with. So it's like I sort of changed that direction. And I know some people may at first have felt a bit kind of weirded out by that change because they were so used to me having
didn't.
friends.
I got you straight about it. I know why you did that.
Yeah,
I didn't get mad at it. That's what Dan.
yeah. And
Sorry, I watch my live streams and I'm watching like I'm in a Twitch chat if I'm on the Discord call.
yeah. And it's like I wanted to make that change because it just felt more like a better personal change to my streams to connect more with chat instead of having too much distraction when I'm like playing and talking with chat and stuff. And like some people may have not liked that, some people may have, but I wanted to kind of just go in that direction. I didn't want to do it because I hated anyone or anything like that, but some people may have seen it a bit differently, but I tried to explain my points and reasons over time. Um, One thing I have been looking into in 2022, and I know this is probably going to come as a little bit of a bit of a bizarre idea for some, because I know most people are used to just seeing me stream, and most people are used to just seeing me kind of be a bit more, say, somewhat family friendly, but not fully family friendly. Um, I kind of wanted to explore a different direction, a more adult direction to my content. And I'm not saying that as I'm going to go into adult industry stuff because that's not the intention. But I know some people some people kind of would be thinking, "Oh, are you doing that?" It's like, "No." Now, what I mean by me exploring a more adult direction for my content is I want to start a Patreon. I want to start a Patreon, and what I
Yeah,
want.
guys, Matt's to start doing porn. He's gonna do porn.
No, 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 no. I mean, it's like, hey, like if you do that, you do you. But that's that's not what my intention is. So my intention is basically to start a Patreon and play more adult games and basically offer a different type of experience for my content, stuff that I can't do on Twitch or YouTube. And I think a lot of people would take that as a surprise, but if you're in the if you're in the anime community, then you can definitely know why. Like, you'll definitely know why I want to kind of go that direction. So,
You want to do 18 plus stream.
yeah, I want to do streams that have no censorship or no like filtered stuff because it's got certain things showing up on screen. And I get I get why there's the guidelines for Twitch and YouTube. Don't get me wrong. I get why there's the guidelines and I understand that perfectly. But I but I want to be able to play certain games, like especially in the anime sort of realm and field. because and share that experience with chat, like the ones that just know this sort of cultured stuff. And kind of like it's like, remember, like if you're an anime YouTuber or if you watched anime YouTubers back in the day, like you would know like Lost Paws and all them. They used to play a lot of particular games on YouTube, and then eventually they started getting demonetized and banned and had a lot of issues over time. And you'd have a lot of content cut from those videos because of the fact that there was particular scenes that were a little bit too risky for YouTube or Twitch. So I kind of want to share this experience unfiltered on Patreon, and I want to try and offer that as a way to kind of do something a bit different, and it also supports me at the same time. Now, I know a lot of people will probably be like, "Oh, Imperial, I don't have like money to give every month for that content." And I can understand that. Like,
Yeah, you'll
so
understand that.
I can understand that. But at the same time, you're not going to lose too much by me still streaming on Twitch. I'm still going to be there. I'm still going to be doing this stuff all the time on Twitch. And I'm still going to be trying my best to offer the best content I possibly can. You don't have to support me on Patreon. Like, you don't have to subscribe to me on Twitch at all. Like, you can just follow me on
Yeah,
Twitch and I'll still be there. But who knows? One thing I might do that I'm thinking about it is I might turn those Patreon videos into edited
sure,
YouTube videos, possibly.
definitely.
I could make them edited and I could share them censored on YouTube in some way and still give back to you guys who can't support me in those ways, and still offer that content in some form.
Exactly.
So so in a sense it's kind of like, it's almost like a win-win, almost. You're not getting the exact same thing, but you're getting something that has been edited for the safety of YouTube, and yeah, it should be able to be there. Now,
Definitely.
the chance of YouTube promoting it is probably very minimal, but
We like this. Oh, look at it. No, 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 no.
YouTube would probably just be like, oh no, we're not promoting this, and I'll just be like,
Sorry,
okay,
it's too naughty.
sorry, it's too much YouTube, but what else can I do?
When you go, yeah, fuck your wood.
But hey, I do want to offer more in 2022, and I really want to try and boost my platform as much as I can over the year, and boost
Do
the.
that too. I'm definitely.
That's one of the main things I want to do in 2022. Um, like travel wise, I mentioned earlier, bros, that I want to at least try and go overseas somewhere this year.
I just look for the best for this year.
Hmm.
So hopefully we'll finally fucking go.
It's like whether I go to TwitchCon in the Netherlands or whether I go to an anime convention in the US or something. I want to just go somewhere.
You sure you want to go to America? You think things for shooting?
I mean, it's like you gotta go overseas at some point, and you gotta go somewhere.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying
Like,
that for the UK. Or
so,
England.
but most likely I'll end up somewhere. I think I'll end up somewhere.
If you want to get a free trip, let's go and vote.
Just
Just hide in containers.
hide in containers to get over there.
And just buy a ticket on the way back. Jump another boat back to Australia. Yeah,
Yeah,
$600 on a ticket. I just take the boat option. Cheap as hell.
just take the boat.
Really risk you gotta hide. You just gotta hide.
But yeah, I'm hoping to go somewhere overseas in 2022. Like, please,
Dude,
please,
if I had one power, I wish I had teleportation. I teleport to any country you want to go to.
just teleport wherever. It's like, oh, I'm here now.
I'm gonna go to England. Well, I booked my hotel already.
Bam, over there. Yeah.
That'd be the best invention that would be to like teleportation. Okay, I'm going to England. See ya. Oh, not much fun.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if we do end up, if one of us ends up going somewhere this year. So,
Melbourne is my big trip. I'm also looking at big trip.
it's like we've got the Melbourne trip planned.
Maybe, maybe I might go to Qatar for the World Cup.
Hmm.
It's Qatar for the FIFA World Cup. The World Cup's going to be in October this year.
Yeah, it's like the only thing that would hold me back from going to anywhere like the UK
October
or the US, aside from COVID, would be
is and studying.
potentially studying or work or even just monetary reasons because like money wise taking a trip to the UK or the US, at least for Australians, is pretty expensive. So
Like for you guys, or for like $6
like I think
the
it's the
Americans.
same for Americans in the UK coming here because it's a long distance to travel and you got to pay for a plane flight and
Man,
like to go to the UK, I think you need to do two flights. You need to like hook from Sydney to then you gotta land in Dubai, and then you got to transfer in
I know, yeah.
Dubai over to go to London.
Dubai's not a bad stop though, going to the UK.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be a bad stop, but it's a lot of money because you got to go on two flights and you got to cross
Or
over.
I remember when we were in Maddie's father, because he said when we go there, we stay at his house, and it's
Yeah,
free. That's gonna like like a hotel, which we have to spend our money on just tickets. That's it.
yeah, you just have to worry about tickets and probably buying food and stuff when you're over there and
I think we drove for about 2 weeks ago.
hmm,
2 weeks.
yeah. I think I mean there is the possibility I could try and get to somewhere overseas this year. Like I do want to try,
But it's very slim.
but it's very slim. It's very slim because of COVID and travel cost and I mean it's like I have the monetary power to do that, but I don't want to waste that monetary power.
I say when you do get a job, that's mentioned about October. Just mention it
Oh yeah, yeah,
when you do go for like. Because you can't just for that reason. You'll bring it up now. I'll give you a 10-month thing in advance. But I'm going on
yeah,
holiday in October. I don't know when yet exactly. Just
yeah,
casual with it. It's going to time work that week.
yeah, exactly. And but yeah, so we talked about travel. We talked about my goal for
Yeah.
2022 when it comes to like my content creation stuff in general. Um, I
I think my
guess,
goal is to be more posting on YouTube.
yeah,
Buy the brand new PC. Brand new PC.
yeah. If you're gonna be able to
Building
get
my
there,
dream and start building the dream project. Just like my dream
yeah,
project.
yeah.
That's something.
One thing,
And well,
one thing that we both want to get off the ground this year, preferably earlier on, is the idea of the Pokemon tournament that we want to do. We really want to get that off the ground. And
it's quiet. It's going quiet now.
yeah, I think that there's a good reason for that. Because we're still planning it, we're still trying to figure it all out. Um, we've
We do have a last resort. I think post it again on your post again.
yeah, but I am still searching around, and I have got a few people that so far are interested that have joined the Discord that we've set up, and I do think that there will be more people definitely, but of course we've got a lot of time in between to figure it all out.
Don't forget, we do have that page we just joined. You can put a big head out there.
Yeah.
That would get, if you hey, that would get eyes up.
Yeah, yeah. Like we want to try and get as many eyes as we can to look at this tournament because there is a possibility that we. So I know one thing.
Sponsored.
One thing that will definitely be a hurdle at the moment, and I don't think it's a controversial thing, but I think it's a thing that will hold people back is an entry fee to the tournament, and
And also probably publish matches.
and because one of the requirements at the moment that we want is everyone to have 8 badges in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, and that should be a relatively simple goal for most people.
Well, at least I'm happy now because I beat Cynthia yesterday.
Yeah, Zach beat Cynthia in. Your copy's Brilliant Diamond, ain't it? Yeah. So
in my fourth, now I'm helping Maddie to beat Cynthia.
yeah. So Zach has beaten all 8 gyms. He's beaten the Elite Four, and he's beat Cynthia. And there you go. There you go. You got Baby Shark in the background. And I know Zach hates Baby Shark. But for me, at the moment, I've still got to try and beat most of the gyms because I've still got a while to go. Yeah, I've still got to beat all the gyms, and I've still got to try and eventually beat the Elite Four and stuff. But the minimum requirement is beating the 8 gyms, and aside from yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So I think like aside from the 8 gym badges requirement, I think generally there's not really much other requirements to be able to be in the tournament. You've just got to be able to have the 8 gym badges and then make sure you've got Switch Online stuff so we can all battle each other.
Link up and play. So there's not hard requirements. It's not hard.
It's not too hard. The only thing that I'm going to find a challenge is going to be how we're going to stream the matches, because
if you had some sponsor, they'd sort it out easily.
Well, they'd be able to help us, but I think we'll probably be able to figure something out. Like, I reckon as long as everyone's got some kind of capture software, we can show the matches. Or if there's an observer mode in Brilliant Diamond to observe matches, that would be really good. I'm hoping there's something.
There might be. There have to be something to do like a multiverse.
Yeah, because it's like getting people to screen share on Discord the matches might be a little bit of a difficulty.
And maybe a language barrier.
And there's potentially a little bit of language barrier depending on who's in the tournament. So we've got to figure all that out.
This tournament to be worldwide.
Yeah, because the tournament will be worldwide, and the idea is that it will be streamed on my Twitch channel, and we'll be showing it. And also, everyone that's participating in the tournament will be allowed to stream it on whatever platform they want to stream it on, whether it's YouTube or Twitch, and they can share it with their viewers. So it'll be a great way to get the tournament out there. But yeah, we are going to add more details down the line, and we're going to figure out a lot more stuff, because there is possibility.
We'll have something next month.
Yeah, we'll definitely have more details within the next month. And I think one thing that I'm looking at doing is putting some of my own money towards the prize of the tournament, because I want the prize money to be something that's worthwhile, and maybe that could eliminate the entry fee, possibly, or it can reduce the entry fee.
No, the entrance fee is going to work.
Yeah, the entrance fee. The entrance fee in general was the idea was to go toward put all that money towards the top 3 contenders who have won the tournament. And yeah, and if there is my own personal money put into the tournament as well, then there's an even higher prize money. So yeah, but I think what we'll probably end up doing is I reckon I have a page that I've set up, and what I'm thinking of doing is because I do have a donation page on it's a page, it's like called Kofi or Coffee. You can go there and you could donate to me there. So what I'm thinking is maybe for the tournament participants, if we're doing an entry fee, they can all put that money in there, and then I can keep that there until essentially the tournament is over, and then distribute the money to the winners.
Definitely, that's easy.
That's probably the easiest way. I know that maybe some people might be a little bit skeptical on that idea, but if that works and everyone's agreeable to that, then we can do that. So yeah,
I'm out sorting out stuff.
all good. Yeah,
I
so
have
we'll
a
think.
question for you.
Yeah,
Since it's someone's birthday coming up next month,
yeah,
what do you plan to do for your birthday? Mr. 22,
yeah,
22-year-old.
yeah. That's gonna be interesting because I know that, well, when it comes to the current world situation and current situation with Omicron here and stuff, it's going to be very difficult to figure out what is going to be an ideal thing to do.
That's going to be like a house party, probably.
The best bet. You got.
That's very inappropriate. Fuck you too. Get it off. Get it off. Get it off.
No.
On screen.
Look, it's Zach the bitch.
It's Zach the bitch, everybody. Nah.
I smacked the butt.
Oh. But
Oh, and I'm done.
yeah. So when it comes to my birthday, it's probably going to be something pretty generic.
Cool.
Local, generic.
So, it's time for the Imperial House Party.
Imperial House Party. It's like, hey everyone, everyone's invited. But no.
But you must be fully vaccinated.
Well, that will definitely be one of the requirements, though, probably.
Well, everyone is fully vaccinated.
But everyone in our group of friends is vaccinated, so it's all good. It's all G. Nah, it's like, everyone, you must have your booster shot already. No. But no. I don't think we'll do that.
I don't know how to get it. I still don't
But most people know I'm getting my booster shot on the 19th of January. So
next week.
So not next week, but just after next week. So, and 2 days before we go on our holiday, bros.
I was to say before we go on holiday, because I do want to tell you. I'll tell you off.
Okay, yeah, but yeah,
just about the other person going on holiday.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so
that person came over today, and that person came over.
Yeah, so essentially, I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet. It's still going to be in the works.
What am I going to do? Oh wait, I had 12 months to plan.
Yeah, Bros has another 12 months to plan now.
Wait, that means I'm going to be 24 this year. Oh no!
Bros is going to be 24. Hey Bros, you want to know what number's funnier than 24?
What, 25?
Yeah. You know the joke? 25.
Put on my life.
24.
24.
But yeah, I'm gonna be 22. So
we're old now. We're old now.
We're all bastards already.
To be a bastard, you gotta be born to a married couple.
It's like think about it. All those people turning 18 this year who were born in 2004.
That's my brother.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't know what he wants to do for his birthday.
Yeah, it's weird. It's hard to know at the moment.
I want to take my brother down to the cross.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
and I want you to come with me. If I'm taking one, I want the other boys to come. And his first pair of titties in his face.
Oh Jesus! You do it. It's like you're
I mean,
doing.
my brother's face going.
Oh Jesus Christ, bros!
I think my mum would approve, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take it down now. Like,
Oh
we're going to
my
say,
God!
Then you shit face. Someone gonna take your brother.
It's like you're doing your so-called initiation.
Let's go. What do you think about playing my bachelor party?
I think it's gonna be interesting because we've still got this bloody virus going around, and in very large numbers, and
And don't forget, at some point we got to my bachelor party.
lots of places being are basically going, yeah, we're gonna shut because this is just not good.
Exactly. And I just want this COVID. Can you just fuck off back to China? Stay there.
Let's just say in general, can COVID just go away?
I'll just go back there. Hey now.
But yeah,
No. Oh no. Oh no.
it's like Bros is in father mode.
Oh. Get off the couch, young man. Hang on.
Bros is being father mode, so
Get off the couch, young man, right now.
he's jumping up on the couch. What is he doing? What? It's like, what is the little mini Bros doing?
That was not fun.
What is the little mini Bros doing?
Trying to couch dive.
Trying to couch dive, Jesus.
It's my couch now.
He's being a very dangerous young man.
You're staying in daddy's house and mummy's back. You're staying in mine. Hey Matt, do you know what the time is?
I know your joke. I know your joke, Bros. That time.
The best joke we've made. It's cringe. It's the best joke we've made.
It's a super cringe joke, but we made it a few years ago.
Anyway, fuck me, that's 4 years ago.
Jesus Christ, yeah, it was.
That's how we know we're old now. That's when I was like 19.
That's how we know we're
What's that?
old.
That's how I know I was 19, you were 18. I was out of school looking for jobs, looking for work. You were
Yeah.
still doing year 12, buckling down.
Buckling down, just waiting for the end.
And now we're like, gonna go back.
It's like, can we go back to our prime? Like, can we?
Yeah, but our prime is the next couple of years.
Like, our prime, like, at least my prime was probably when I was 18, 19. I was in my prime.
My prime was 2021.
It's like, I ended up losing, it's like, ever since COVID, I've lost my prime. I've
lost my prime's definitely on.
It's like,
my prime was before I became a father.
it's like, my health is just, I don't know. It's not shit, but it's not great.
Party was ain't around as much. Fun, brother.
It's like, you know your health has
Baby
gone bad. You know your health has gone bad when you're just like me doing KFC, man.
But you eat KFC every fucking day.
I don't eat it every day, but I eat it enough. I eat it enough.
You eat it 3 times a week.
2 or 3 times a week. I've kind of cut down a little bit. I have cut down a little bit.
When I bring you, I go, what are you eating? KFC.
Yeah, KFC, man. But
Either KFC or pasta.
at least pasta's not that bad.
Either KFC, pasta, or you come to like, give me a KFC.
Yeah, or it's like, what am I eating? Toaster sandwich. So, it's either.
I think before baby came along, that was prime Zach, prime Matty, man.
Prime Bros.
That was a Bros back then.
It's like, we should make it our goal this year. Go back to our prime.
Back to that all the times. Remember back to every Friday, Saturday, we were out at the pub, we were out at the club.
Yeah, we were always out having a bit of fun, and
I miss that.
I do miss a little bit of that.
We would hang out at least 3 days, 3 or 4 days in the back, and we were all together.
Oh yeah, back in bloody
Thursday, definitely. Me, Thursday, me, you, and
yeah,
definitely.
back in like 2018, 2019, it was always like Plaza
We
hangout.
were hanging out.
Friday night
Going
or
out to
something. Friday night probably at Panthers, or Saturday night.
Or Sundays, me and you be hanging out.
Or Sunday, we'd be hanging out. Like, we'd be doing shit.
And now we're like once a week or twice a week now.
Yeah.
It's still pretty good.
It's still good. We've kind of struck a balance again.
Well, but we've lost contact.
But yeah, we've lost contact with some people, and also over time we've probably just, I guess, kind of just gone out of favor with some because we're not the type of people we used to be.
And we just focus on ourselves. Like, we came into the group after Bubba was born.
Yeah, but I
don't know
think
if I can won the, it's a party.
yeah, but I think when it comes to just, it's like sometimes it's good to kind of just take time for yourself and just kind of figure out what you're doing, and
Definitely.
and that's one thing I started doing a lot more in 2020, and I did a little bit of in 2021, but not as much because 2021 was just kind of an extension of 2020, and 2022 is probably just going to feel like another extension of 2020 probably.
Definitely.
It's just like 2021, 2020, 2021, and 2022 are literally going to all just feel like extensions of the first one, basically. Maybe 2023 will actually have some kind of normality back entirely.
I'm hoping 2022, the big aim is to get back experience.
Yeah, I think my big aim is just continue what I'm doing, just keep riding the wave, and
then 2023 is go experience Magic Round.
2023 for
Well,
me will.
Didn't you want to come with us Magic?
I think I thought about it. And maybe it's a maybe.
It'd be nice to go in the capital. Experience it.
Yeah.
Suncorp Stadium.
Yeah, I think what my hope is like this year kind of starts the downturn of the pandemic entirely, and
well, they're saying by the end of the year the COVID should be more under control.
Yeah, I think what will happen is we'll ride this wave of large infections of COVID, and then the natural immunity will kick in, the vaccine immunity will kick back in, and
you know what?
Yeah.
If we're allowed, if even I like, I want to do a trip to the city, a full 2-day trip to the city.
Oh yeah, I think maybe by the end of the year we might be able to go to another emo night, and it won't be so bad, and it will be safer to do that.
And a good chunk of our group they want to go badly.
Yeah, it's like we were actually gonna plan on going back to emo night before the lockdown last year, but then cases started rising and got out of control, and
we went fuck this.
And we were like, yeah, no, we're not booking this shit. We're not going to this.
And we were going to go at the start of the year. Cases again.
Same thing happened again. And
exactly.
And then literally they just changed. They literally cancelled their emo night just recently.
There's no more dancing now.
Because no more dancing and singing. They've changed restrictions on that because of the large amount of cases. So,
okay.
I mean, if the case numbers were like, I mean, if the COVID cases were back under, like, were back what they were during before Omicron kicked in, I probably would have gone to an emo. I probably would have felt safe enough to.
That's how I said we should go before. Straight away.
And now you've got like case numbers in the tens of thousands, and it's like,
Melbourne recorded 50,000 today.
Yeah, and we had a lower number, but I think that's because there's still delays in testing, I think. So
I think in the next 2 months we should have it under control with the strain.
Oh, yeah. I think in the next 2 months we'll
Yeah.
start having control a bit more of what's going on.
Hang on. I'm gonna call it again. Hang on.
All good, bros. So I think that eventually, we'll get some kind of normal again. Like we've got most sense of normal back, but it's just too worrying at the moment, if you know what I mean. It's like we're at a stage where we don't know what's safe and what's not really to do because it's just unpredictable. And this whole thing in general is just unpredictable because we've got case numbers so high, we've got events still going on, and it's like, is it too much? I think it's too much. Like, but what can we really do? We can't just revert back to old strategies that don't work, if you know what I mean. Like, there's a lot of strategies that have been debated on what we should do. Some just don't work. Some measures may reduce the issue.
We can register probably now.
Wait, what's up, bros?
We were having a wrap up straight now. 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much about ready to wrap up. Like, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's very unpredictable with what's safe to do at the moment, what's not safe, because it's like,
The best bet is as soon as we get safe, we should just go
yeah, as soon as things get safe enough, take the advantage to do things.
and go before it gets busy.
I need to watch this.
Like,
Number one as well.
it's like I think that like trips with friends, like just going on like a small trip with friends to like a resort or whatever or anything like that, that's pretty safe. Like that's pretty safe. You're not gonna have unless any.
That's what Melbourne's gonna be.
Yeah, if we go to Melbourne and stuff like that, it should be pretty safe. But PAX, if that's not happening, then we'll be a lot safer. But
It doesn't happen. We just got the coast. Let's go for the coast if we can.
yeah, and it's like I think going to places like if nightclubs and stuff like that. So I don't think that's really safe at the moment. It's
Oh my god! What am I going back into all the Maddie when I'm
Oh yeah, because you went to Kiama, didn't you?
Yeah, if we couldn't go to Melbourne, I don't want to
I remember. I still remember the time. I still remember when I went to Mittagong and all that sort of stuff, and that was pretty good. Like that was
You said you had fun.
Yeah.
Doesn't belong here.
like yeah, Mittagong and the other place I went to, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a small sort of little area, like country sort of area. It was pretty good, like good adventure. So places like that are definitely safe to go to, especially with small groups of friends.
What the
But
fuck?
it's like, what are you doing, bros?
Hey, you probably turned on the Switch.
Wait, what?
Just turned on.
Okay.
Just turned on my Pokemon game. He's on the map.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I think there's not much else I can really talk about. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours and hours trying to discuss everything.
Exactly.
But
we'll wrap it up.
Yeah. We'll wrap it up. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this Brozcast. We'll definitely talk more in the next Brozcast about some other cool ideas we have.
Definitely.
So
maybe we'll have a tournament by Imperial Streams.
Yeah. But Bros, one question I want to ask you before we head off. Would you plan on starting a Twitch channel?
Yes.
Hmm.
Once I get the setup, I would start a Twitch channel.
Would you do any IRL streams, like just going out streams and stuff?
Depending somewhere interesting people.
Hmm.
But this depends where we go. Anyway,
I think that's going to be it for our Brozcast today.
save it. Bye guys.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll see you
CTB.
all later.
First thing on 2K20, the first grade 2022, ZTB, aka ZackTheBroz, Superior 2K20.
Yeah.
Signing off. If you have a night and a good enjoy, you get a good stuff. Bye guys.
See you all later.